This giant plant is a teasle, also known as a Dipsacus fullonum, which has these amazing thistle-like heads on it, which were reputedly used for teasing knots and things out of wool, but it wasn't actually from this one. This is Dipsacus fullonum, so it was actually from another one. I think it was Dipsacus sativus. And this beast gets 8 foot high, which is pretty impressive considering it's a biennial. So it grows one year and flowers the next, and then dies. I mean, some of these are shorter-lived perennials, but generally it's a biennial. These heads are absolutely magnificent, and they're really kind of like crispy. And there's something amazing about these as well. If you notice on some of these, there's 2 rings of flowers on there when you first look, but actually what happens is they flower from the middle, which is really unusual because normally plants either start flowering from the tip or the bottom. These flower from a ring in the middle, and then as they keep reproducing, the ring splits in 2 directions. So one ring goes that way and one ring goes that way until it's all done. And that's why you get sort of 2 rings like on this one. So you can see there's flowers at the bottom and at the top, which makes it a little bit of a freak in the plant world. Another interesting thing is, well, it's called Dipsacus, is you have in here, you have these cups in the leaves. Dipsao is Greek for thirst. There's water, you can see, and apparently someone tested this and they put in dead insects into these and it encouraged them to produce more flowers. So it means these are potentially carnivorous as well, which is quite unusual, especially for this a plant which is actually from Eurasia and North Africa. But then I suppose you get carnivorous plants everywhere, but it's quite unusual. Don't really think of this as a carnivorous plant. But there you go. So, what's it doing here? Well, this is probably just accidentally self-seeded a bit. They self-seed a bit. Sometimes they get into other mixed seeds and spread around. But they're good for attracting wildlife, as you can see. Bees like them. But also the seed heads in the winter are attractive to finches and things. They eat the seeds. So, nice, interesting architectural plant, which no one really uses in garden design, but mainly because it's so short-lived. But it's a very interesting looking plant, I think, quite majestic.